All right. Welcome back to Inside with Brett Hawk. I'm a swim nerd. We're all swim nerds. Today on the live show, we have the Finnish fish, Fanny Tejan Salo.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm really good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm glad we got to work on that name off camera for a second.
Yeah, you mastered
No,
it.
you're doing
clearly.
well.
Yeah, good. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about. You guys are in Naples. Just ate some pizza. Went to the catacombs. We're a little bit late, but that's okay. Are you guys off this week?
Off racing, yeah, but I mean, we're still training. We had a little bit of a lighter day today, just a single this morning with a lift, and then off the rest of the afternoon. Which honestly turned out to be a workout because the walk to the catacombs was like 40 minutes uphill. I mean,
it was stressful.
Yeah, it's been really good though.
It seems like there's a lot to do though. It looks like there's so much activity around. Like every time I see somebody, there's somewhere different, somewhere beautiful. Like you're on the ocean, you're doing historical things, you're eating great food. I mean, it looks like a great city.
Oh yeah, the food is awesome. I mean, a month of pizza and pasta sounds a little long, but it's really good pizza and pasta. The ocean's super nice. There's obviously like historical, cultural things to do. It's been really cool. It's a good place to be.
Is this your first year? First year on
by
Energy
itself,
Standard?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You picked a great team.
Thank you. I mean, I think a great team picked me. So
Yep. That's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations. All right, Sonny. Nate. Where are we going?
Let's get started here. Our boy Ahmed, Olympic champion 400 freestyle, is coming to swim in the NCAA with Ray Luz at Indiana University. And we pulled up this clip from last night because I knew Sonny had said something in that live stream. And it's just so funny because we were kind of like not Nostradamus on this. So here's 59 seconds real quick of that 400 free live show. I wonder if he's got plans to come to the States or not.
Yeah, I don't know. He will in a minute after they attack him in the warm down pool. You know, he'll have 20 coaches on him in a minute.
Exactly. We just missed 39 minutes.
Ray Luz is waiting at the exit with a towel wrapped around him.
Have you heard about Indiana University?
A few moments later.
You're not going to believe this. Ray Luz has just gone up to the Tunisian's coach. I'm seeing it. He's just gone and hugged him. It's happening. It's happening.
Dude, I told you, Ray Luz. Right?
I'm genuinely serious. He's just gone over, started hugging the coach. He is literally handing a little ticket to Indiana.
Is there anything better than Sonny losing his mind and just laughing?
I don't think I laughed that hard the whole entire time. I just kept rewinding it. Even the reactions were just great. It was too funny.
Yeah, it was just so set in stone. Like it had to be Ray Luz. It had to be Indiana. And it happened right before our eyes. And when I saw that announced yesterday, I just instantly thought back to that clip. And yeah, it's too good to be true.
Yeah, I'm glad we could dig it up. So in all seriousness, though, this is what we were kind of talking about, right? Like, because these kids can make money now, they can come to the NCAA, right? And I think we kind of clipped off the clip, but we were kind of talking about how, like, Australia, if you're from England, if you're from Canada, they're going to keep you in there. They're going to keep you in their high performance centers or whatever. But if you're from Tunisia, I mean, why not go see Ray Luz in Indiana for a little bit, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Fanny, you swam in the NCAA. What were the schools you were picking between?
So I went to Florida Gulf Coast for 3 semesters first, and then I transferred out and I took trips to Arizona State, where I ended up going, and Auburn and Florida State, which obviously.
Wow, you took a trip to Auburn and you didn't pick that coach and team.
I did. It was a really great trip. It was a tough decision, but I'm really happy with how I went about it.
You did well. Congratulations. It was awesome.
you,
But
thank you.
yeah, so this kid's going to end up at Indiana, Olympic champion. I don't know. Like, I guess now with the likeness and the image stuff that you can make money now. So I guess he's going to be able to make money, be Olympic champ, and go swim in Indiana. So good for them.
Yeah, and get an education. So not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I think really with the NIL rule, like you don't really have anything to lose with going to swim in the NCAA. Like they really up their game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this is a good transition because I put David Popovich's name up here, and most people are like, "Why are we talking about him?" And the reason I was thinking about talking about him again today was because think about this: he's on the New York Breakers, right? They're not going to make it to the playoffs. Is that correct?
No.
There's no way.
No.
They're
chance.
dead last, which means he's not going to compete, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to compete this year.
No.
Which means he's still eligible to swim in the NCAA until he swims in the ISL. So you could literally be like a basketball player, do a one and done, come for one semester. You could literally pop in, for a semester, swim, come back, swim in the ISL next year. It was just a thought. Just a thought.
Can we get a live shot of Ray Lewis right now? What's he doing? No, good for him. I mean, he's a great recruiter. It was not meant as an insult. Ray's a great recruiter, and
not at all.
We may end up with Popovich in the NCAA swimming in Indiana with another Olympic champ. There we go.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I put it out on Twitter, and I just put always be recruiting. There's that famous sales video, always be selling, and that, I mean, the guy's not stopping. It was just so funny. I a lot of credit to him.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the ISL real quick. You guys, if you guys win the skins, you basically win everything. Is that right?
Pretty much, right? Yeah.
There's a lot of points. I mean, Caleb got 51 points in the last match in the skins alone, and it normally takes anywhere 70 points upwards to be MVP. So he got 51 points in the skins, and then he got 112 points overall. In our matches, I think Sarah won with 60-something points in the first match, and then Siobhan won with 78.5 points in the second match. So if you get 51 points in the skins, you get MVP, you get a bonus for being MVP, you get a lot of money.
Yeah. Is it still based on the medley relay determining the skins?
Yes.
So, do you want to explain? Go on. You've been part of the relay,
So it's not just whoever wins the medley relay anymore. It's whoever gets third, right? Whoever gets third gets to block one stroke, and then whoever gets second gets to block another stroke, and then the team that won gets to choose between the two remaining strokes.
Oh, I gotcha. All right.
Yeah, that's why you see him at the end of the first match. They take the four coaches. Mark Foster's hanging out with them, they're all joking, having a good laugh. But
Right.
It has added a little extra something to it. But it's just, I mean, if you're a sprinter, this is for you. I mean, the ISL is for you. The money is for you. The skins are for you. So being a sprinter, man, this is why we see like an Ingrid Wilm, right? The Canadian that's swimming for Dave Marsh over at the LA Current. She's like what I would say like my breakout swimmer of the meet. She's
55.900 back.
Oh, wow.
She broke the Canadian record. Yep. She went 55.9.
Yeah.
Right. So think about that. She's one of those swimmers, maybe not as strong of a long course swimmer as a short course swimmer, but she just won a best time by like over a second, right? And took that jump from being a good swimmer to a really great swimmer. I mean, to think that she's the fastest Canadian ever in short course meters is pretty impressive. And again, now that's a good pickup for LA Current, because if they have to do backstroke skins for the women, they're going to be hard to beat. Now they have another girl that's going to be top notch. So Sarah Swystrom, what is she flown out? She's gone home. She's going to rest her elbow. What's the story? That is the story. That's it.
She flew back the day after our last match. She's going to miss the next 2 matches for us, and she'll be back in Eindhoven for the playoffs. We've got Femke Himskirt coming in, so we get another freestyler come in to sort of pick up them similar events. It'll be all right. We're feeling pretty good about making the playoffs already. So
I thought Flo was coming in. Where's Flo?
Flo is coming in soon.
Yeah,
he'll be in Naples. Yeah, James Guy won't be in Naples, but Flo and Femke will be in Naples.
Okay, soon.
All right, and guess who else is coming? Hockey.
Who?
The Australians.
Oh, the Aussies, the Aussie invasion. Yeah, they're coming. All right, they're coming. So
Yeah, well,
I think it took them like 48 hours to get there.
Oh, like literally?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a post. Who was it? Chalmers, I think. Chalmers put a post up. He's like, "Hey, I've been traveling for 48 hours or something, just ridiculous." So he's going to feel $1 million once he gets there. Let me ask you this: is there any interaction between the teams? Like, are you hanging out together, or are you kind of separate, even away from the pool?
I mean, there's some interaction. I think they're trying to keep us pretty like in our own little bubbles with each team, but I do think especially the people that have, friends prior on the other teams, they'll go get dinner together and stuff. So we do get to see them. I got dinner with one of the Finnish girls the other day, so that was nice.
Nice. What about a little inside info here? Is there any partying going on behind the scenes back here? What's happening? What's happening in Naples?
I think they're keeping it pretty down low until maybe we'll see how it is at the end of the ISL, but for now, not that much.
All right, gotcha. Nice.
Good answer. All right. One of the other storylines, I think John Lone wrote about it in Swim World magazine was, Caleb's he's inching closer to that record. He got a couple more weeks of swims under his belt, and I just went 45-3, 45-4. And I think you posted Amory Laveau's world record swim, and he gave that tweet a thumbs up. So he wants to. I think he wants to see his record broken and someone make that $50,000 to get his world record. So, Tressel on world record.
Unknown caller.
Oh wow!
No, come on, mate. Be professional here.
Come on.
I didn't even know that was possible.
We find out these new things all the time.
What, like phones calling? I would have thought they ring.
Bluetooth. It's somehow
It's connected
into the audio roadcaster. Anyways, all right. Who do we have this week, Hawk?
Dressel? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, we were talking about Dressel.
Oh, we're going to stay on Dressel for a second.
Oh, I on Dressel.
Yep.
So
will he break the world record?
So from what I know, Jesse, obviously on the show with us last week, Jesse has been told, well, he thinks that Caleb is leaving for the next 2 matches because Jesse thinks he's getting the individual swims. But from Instagram, Caleb does seem to be around. I did see Callie at the pool this morning. I didn't see Caleb. So maybe he's gone, maybe he's still here. But I don't think he'll get the world record in Naples. But I think if he is in Naples, there's a good chance because he's clearly getting faster. He's still on the dregs of that taper from Olympics, and getting back into the pool after probably a little vacation with his wife. This seems like a perfect time because you'd presume Greg's going to start spanking him as soon as he gets back to America after this little block. So I think he's capable. He's 45-0 on the anchor of the relay, 45-4. And he does about 20 races every ISL match. So, I mean, if someone's going to do it, it's him, right? I mean, he's the guy that went sub 40 in yards.
Yeah, he's definitely getting it. It's just a matter of when. I would agree with that completely. That record is going to go down. Watching the video, not taking anything away from Amory, but watching the video, it's not a perfect swim by any means. It's a very, very good swim. But when you see the level of where Caleb has taken the turns and the underwaters and the breakouts and even the first 15 off the start, even the way he's closing races, you've got to say that record is definitely going to go down sometime this season. So it'll happen.
what did he go in the finale last year? 45 flat or something.
Mhm.
So it was less than a full 10th off, I think.
Yeah.
This last year. So yeah. We'll see.
I think you're missing out talking about Clement Kolesnikov as well. That guy, when he's tapered, will do damage. He weren't training for the 100 free last season. Only this season he was like, I'm pretty good at this. I just went 47-3 long course. And then got to 47 double one. And he was splitting 45 lows for fun last season when he started getting moving. And he'll get moving. So
we don't have the inside info on him, mate. You do. You see him every day.
He's working.
What does he do well then? Like we've seen Caleb. We can kind of break him down pretty easy. What does Clem do that is so mind blowing to you?
Nothing in particularly mind blowing. He just swims really fast, really well. Like I saw him do a dive 15 the other day, and nothing about it looked that impressive. And it was 5.3, and I was like, at the end of like a 5.5K practice, I was like, yeah, he's quite good.
Yeah, he definitely. It's interesting to see the guys like on your videos compared to NBC videos, right? You don't understand scale. You don't have other people next to them usually, and he doesn't even look like he's very muscular, and neither does his Russian counterpart. You know, they both kind of look just skinny and not like a whole lot of muscle mass on them. I mean, heck, you might even say he doesn't even have like a six pack.
I've seen him in the gym. He sweats in the gym. He was doing like, you know, like the ab wheel rollouts. He was doing them on an exercise ball, which is even harder. And he was doing 40 seconds of them at a time for 5 minutes straight with 20 seconds rest so 40 on, 20 off. He was doing like 20 reps in a row. I do like 8 and I then collapse and can't even stand up straight for a day. And he was literally just going. So yeah, he might not look like six-pack abs, but yeah, he's a strong guy, and he grinds when he grinds. And the first week before the first match, he was sort of in a bit of holiday mode, and this last week, I've just seen him put the hammer down. Him and the other Russian guys, they sort of do their own thing. So we like run practice that Fonny does with us, and there's always one of the coaches with them. And then like Andrei Zhilkin, one of the other Russians, he's swimming for 2 hours straight every day this week on his own. He went 9.5K Monday, 9.1 yesterday. I think he was 9.3 today. He just does it. What? He gets in and just swims 2 hours straight. He asked me to tell him at 2 hours. I forgot to. He just kept going. He's a nutter.
Well, listen.
All music in my vlogs right now is produced by Andrei Zhilkin as well.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fun fact. He's a cool guy.
That's who was behind the DJ booth.
Yeah, that's Andre.
Okay, cool.
That's very cool. We don't want to see the 10K swims, so keep him out of the vlog. But in terms of the ab wheel, medicine ball rollout things, when are we getting a vlog on that, mate?
We've got a sprint workout. We filmed a sprint workout that you done. I have vlogged it all yesterday, so that'll probably come in the next couple of days. But that was pretty good.
That was a good one, yeah. Yeah.
What was your 50 with fins at the end?
24.5 fly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Okay. Give us some freaky stuff like that. You know, we want to see that on the vlog. Get it up there.
Yeah. The first 2 weeks, because we was racing, there weren't anything crazy in some of practices. This last week, we've been able to give a little bit more. Would you say so?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
We've been doing cool stuff in practice and outside of practice, so hopefully it looks cool in the vlogs.
Awesome. All right. What's up next?
What's up next?
Got a couple of legendary swim coaches on the pod this week. You want to talk about who we got? Brett?
Yeah, Fernando from Brazil just helped win the 10K open water. Gives us some great insights into the sacrifices that he's been making for many years now to kind of take his swimmer Ana Marcela all the way through a couple of Olympics, finally getting on top of the podium in Tokyo and winning that gold medal, and then having his sights set on Paris and going back to back there, and just the hours and the weeks and the months that they've put into this. It's very intense. It's a great podcast, so check out that. Speaks multiple languages, just like our next guest tomorrow, Fred Vernou from France, but he was the head coach of Spain for a number of years now, and And Fred speaks multiple languages as well. So he's taking us into his history, his background, his coaching philosophy. That's coming out tomorrow. Fred Vernou from France. Excellent podcast. Check it out. Do you know Fred Fani?
No, not personally. I've heard the name, but I really couldn't tell you.
Yeah, you know who he is. You've seen him around.
Yeah,
Five-time Olympic coach.
Yep.
All right. Moving on, some sad news. The legendary coach Bill Wadley over at Ohio State passed away yesterday from pancreatic cancer. I know we had been notified about 6 months ago. Everyone kind of knows pancreatic cancer is super aggressive and not the cancer you want. So a lot of people, Cindy Gallagher was posting about him, saying some nice things. Let me pull this up real quick. Cindy, the head coach of DC Trident, so sad to hear of Bill Wadley's passing. I've learned more in retirement, the impact of coaches. While we can't make everyone happy, Bill always made you feel valued. He's believed in all of us, and for that, I'm forever grateful. Rest in peace, Bill. He had an Olympic swimmer in every single one of the Olympics over the last 7 Olympics in a row.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know Bill as well as other people. You know, when you're in the SEC bubble, you kind of stay there. So I wasn't in their realm. But obviously had interactions with Bill quite frequently, you know, on the pool deck and things like that. A great man, passionate coach, clearly made a huge impact on many people over many years. And yeah, it's always sad to lose someone of his ilk, especially he wasn't that old, you know. So it's a friendly reminder to just live every day and love every day. So
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Let's click back.
And then obviously some amazing news. Pernille and Florent are tying the knot.
Ooh.
2 Olympic champions in the
I don't know any of them personally. I'll meet.
Are you guys still there? You with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it cut out for a little bit.
Yeah.
There.
I was just saying, I don't know Florent or Pernille personally at all. Do you know either of them?
Me neither, no. I mean, obviously well, I don't think Pernille is on the team now, but
No, she's dancing.
they're both
dancing.
Standard staples kind of still. So it's like it was a big piece of news for the team, but it's been really cool to follow everyone getting so excited about it. And obviously they make a really beautiful couple together. So
yeah, it's
yeah.
It's cool to see, you know.
For sure.
I'm sure there's lots of jokes about how fast that baby's going to be.
I don't think they're
it's
jokes.
like his
true.
sister. His sister, you know,
Lauren.
Law was had a baby with Fred Bousquet.
Oh yeah, touche.
So you're gonna have these like this little baby
cousins,
you know, freaks of nature. You know, like who's gonna win the Olympic gold first? Is it gonna be that one or that one?
Yeah, which cousin?
Yeah, which cousin's gonna be the Olympic champ first? So.
That is hilarious. I did have a swim talk of the week, but it didn't download, so we can't watch it. So I'm gonna have to bring that one up next week then. But so what are you guys doing for the rest of the week down there? You guys are you hammering out practice this week hard, or because you don't have a meet for like another 10 days, or?
Pretty much, yeah. This week is gonna be like a heavy work week, and then next week we'll kind of tone it down a little bit again to get ready to race Saturday, Sunday. But I'm excited to get some real work in and like actually do practice and not just kind of feel the water. And
she doesn't do much.
I do some, and I do
Sprinter.
fast. Yeah, it's a good life.
Yeah.
Who are you training with these days?
Like usually or here?
Yeah, usually.
So I live in Jyväskylä, which is central Finland, with Marko Malvela. He's kind of like a legend coach in Finland, I would say we have about 40% of the national team training with us. So it's a really good group. We have Ari-Pekka Liukkonen, who just won European
Euros.
championships in May. Mimo Sayalo, a really, really fast backstroker and freestyler and butterflyer. And some other like good Finnish swimmers. And it's a good group of friends too. So really enjoying that.
Legendary Finnish coach. Sounds like I need to get him on the podcast, Sonny. What do you think?
Talk to her, not me.
You should, yeah. His coaching philosophy is pretty interesting. I think he would have a lot to say.
Speaks great English.
He's Finnish.
Sufficient English, pretty good.
Okay, we can work with that. Well, I'll get his contact details off you and try and reach out to him. Get a podcast going with him. That'd be awesome.
Hey,
I know he does like your podcast, so he'd be excited. Yes.
Winner.
I don't understand how you've been doing so many podcasts, Brett. Like you are literally doing like 2 a day for the last however long. You must be knackered.
I've done a couple. I've got a couple in the books, a couple of surprises already in the books, some exciting ones coming up. Did a couple yesterday actually, and some really good content coming out. I'm so thankful for everybody who's sharing, who's agreeing to come on the podcast. Fani, thank you for being here today and sharing with us. But I mean, just coaches from all around the world sharing their ideas, opening up their programs. I had a coach yesterday just sitting in his office, opened up his program for an hour and a half. And I literally told him, I said, it's like you've just invited the whole world of swimming to come in and sit at your office and listen to you speak. It's amazing to me, and I'm very thankful. So I'm loving the podcast, mate. It's a pleasure,
All he's got to do is click record when his friends call him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how much work is it?
That's it. We got to get Sonny to laugh at the end of this, mate. That laugh is infectious.
We just play that other video again.
Well, if you played us the swim talk, maybe I'd have laughed. But you just you're letting phone calls ring while we're recording today. No, you're not on it, mate. You are not on it today.
Yeah, yep.
Such an amateur.
For sure. You're the production guy. That's what you're here for.
You got that other team breathing down your neck, copying all your shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Brett knew that would get me.
Don't even get me started.
Honestly, I can't get how blatant it is, but yeah.
Is what it is. All right. Well, kids, have a great night in Italy.
Sorry.
Yeah, have a great week of work. And I guess we'll see you when we see you.
Thanks, guys. Let's go full screen on these two.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's been really fun.
Yep. All right. Enjoy. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Catch you, guys.